All right, hopefully the wind noise is not too much, but here's some updates on the Captiva Eagle Nest. Yeah, way too much wind. We're going to cut that. We're going to do it from the studio. Way easier to hear me, right? Here are some updates for both the Eagle Cam and the Osprey Cam, and stay tuned to the end if you want to hear when we're launching the live streams, hopefully in 4K, at least a few of them. It was a really hard but also a really easy install, especially for the Eagles. Eagles, we had a lift. So much easier to do things on a lift than climb and have to have a bunch of tools up in the tree. And it's honestly, for the most part, safer, except for like lightning. We had a lot of issues with storms. Of course, it's Florida. First off, I want to say thank you to the community for supporting us through the donations, by being a member of the live stream of the channel, and by purchasing merch and just watching the stream as well and dealing with the ads, or if you pay for the YouTube premium, then thank you so much. All the money that we make goes back into these cams or into new projects. And for the first time, we were able to put in some amazing brand new state-of-the-art cameras, and it's going to be a beautiful, great season as long as no hurricanes hit again and the Eagles and the Osprey come back, which, stay tuned, because some of them have come back. But anyway, so what we did is we took the old overhead PTZ camera that was looking at the Eagle's nest, and we moved it to the side. I'm now going to refer to it as the old PTZ cam or side PTZ cam, but now in the tree there are 3 cameras for the Eagles. And then we replaced that overhead camera, that exact same position, with a brand new 4K PTZ camera. The only thing that's, there's a lot of things that's different. A, it's way faster. It focuses super well. It has IR built in that can scan around at night. So we're not just limited to the nest for IR, which is night vision. And then it can do 4K. It can just do so much. It's just so much more powerful and faster. But it's a open, like the whole camera moves itself instead of inside the dome. So we have to keep that speed a little bit slower so we don't spook the birds. They have noticed it. I just kind of leaked that a little bit. Connie and Clive are back. Clive has noticed it a little bit. He got over it pretty fast. Connie doesn't care. She was like, oh, okay, whatever. Connie did buzz us while we were up in the nest working. And that's the first time she was back in like 2-3 months. And Lori, the landowner, is normally like, Connie is almost always in her like spots in the off season. She wasn't there, and Lori's worried that Connie wouldn't show back up, but Connie just decided to do a little bit different this season versus all the other 8 seasons of data Lori had. I don't know if it's 8, but 4+ seasons definitely. We also updated lightning protection at the Eagles tree, which needed some work for sure, but we got that taken care of. We can only do that because of the lift, and the nest looks great. It is holding up so well. Everything is working how we planned it, how it's collapsing in and slowly breaking down and getting more and more compact together and nice and tight. That's what we like. But it still allows the nest to, if it gets a little bit bigger, it'll allow it to lose some of its weight if it overgrows or gets overbuilt. So we don't add too much weight onto the tree, and it's really good how it is working out. It's going absolutely perfect, and we can always repair it the way that we built it. If we see some issues, we can repair it so that it lasts a very, very long time, so we protect the birds. And some of you might be wondering, well, did we look for remains of Lusa? And we didn't have the heart, because we really don't want to bring that up, but we can't do anything legally with that. But also, it was so buried into the nest that we didn't want to disturb the nest and the progress of the nest itself and how well it's tight knit, because we'd really have to move a lot to get out there. But again, we couldn't do anything legal with it. I don't think I can legally bury it. I don't think I can legally bring anything out of that nest. So other than fishing line or anything that is man-made. But instead, what we did do is we put up a plaque for Lusa, Joe, Hope, and Peace. And those are the Eagles that had a big impact at Captiva that are no longer with us. Rest in peace, Lusa, Joe, Hope, and Peace. But yeah, Connie and Clive are back. The Eagle Cam is going to be awesome. There should be 4 cameras up. Overhead PTZ, side PTZ, old camera. The quality's not that good, but it's 5 years old. It's like a 7-year-old model camera. So technology's come a long way. I'm surprised it's doing as well as it is. It might have a little bit of buffering. It might not be as stable as the others, but we're going to use it because why not? And then the side fixed camera, which is where the audio comes in from, has a backup IR in there. And then we have the long range camera. If you guys didn't know, we do have a long range camera at the base that looks up, and feel free to click into those cams to see that. Yeah, we're excited for a good Eagle season. Up next, Ospreys. Welcome to the Captiva Osprey Cam. We are going to fix that. I know that's been dangling in front of the camera view. It's going to be fixed, but we're also going to be putting up a really nice 4K PTZ camera there. It's going to be wonderful. We're going to do a similar camera arm, but a much heavier camera, so we'll see how it goes. It'll be a challenge, but we got this. But let's take a look at the nest. Fishing line is bad, very bad, and gets entangled in Osprey's feet and wings, and then it just doesn't, as they struggle more and more and pull away, they can't break out of it, so it just cinches down into their skin, cutting away until eventually basically like amputating a leg or toe or wing or something like that, and then they die from infection. So it's not good. Also, there's lead sinkers here. Sometimes they ingest the lead sinkers. Sometimes there's hooks in here that are really bad for them and they eat it. It's not good. So if you're a fisherman, this one's a fisherman, I know it's really hard sometimes to retrieve your line, but try your best. Get them to try their best. But also, like, don't abandon netting. This is fishing line, and this is a problem in all osprey nests, all eagles nests. So yeah, definitely try a little bit harder there. So we got the 4K PTZ camera put into the osprey nest, and it was extremely difficult. We weren't able to put it in easily with a lift because it just can't get back there in that backyard. So we had to do some sketchy stuff to get it there, but it's fine. It's fine. Everybody was safe. We had harnesses. It worked out. It was a lot easier with two people than one. So, Nick, huge help as always. He's if you don't know, he's an electrician, co-owner of Window to Wildlife, and he's been installing cams a little bit longer than I have. And he always has, he just elevates the installs and does a really good job with it. But we got that in. It is awesome. And we updated the lightning protection. That's what that dangly metal piece was in front of the fixed camera there. But we've updated all the lightning protection. The fixed cam looks great. It's a new model. We really didn't have to do anything to it. We cleaned it up a little bit. It's perfect. And then what everybody's been waiting for, because of that PTZ 4K camera, we finally found out what that spike was in Jack's leg. Drum roll, please. It's a fish bone. And it looks like it's in a decent spot that it's not causing him a lot of harm. The body's really good about compartmentalizing that area to reduce infection. It's going to be all calloused up by now, and one day maybe it'll rot out. But like bones, they really, I don't know. I think it's going to be there for a long time unless like it's yanked out. So and you can see like the serrated edges on it just makes it really hard to pull out. So he's doing well with it. He's thriving. He's the only osprey that has come back to the nest, and we hope him all the best. But yeah, osprey season's gonna be awesome. The cameras are awesome. That PTZ can just zoom around everywhere, and we can see a lot of ospreys all around. We can check in on other nests, and we can look at a lot of nature around there. See some manatees, definitely some dolphins, maybe some sharks. I don't think whales come through there, but you never know. But the cam ops are excited for this, and we are trying to stream in 4K. Prior to this video, for a few weeks, we had flawless 3 streams pumping 4K out, everything high quality, and then everybody showed up to the island. And because Comcast is like the only internet service provider on the island that I'm aware of, it bogged down the connections, and then the 4K just stopped working. So I'm trying some new streaming strategies. We're going to try to do at least 2 4K streams out. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to have to adjust throughout the season as the internet is here or there. So warnings there, but the mods will alert me if there's streaming issues, and I'll be able to fix them a little bit easier than other times, just how I was able to use some new software. But we're excited to launch the cameras October 1st. Yes, this video, if you're watching this video on the day of the launch, October 1st is very soon, so we're excited to get this up and running and for a great season. And if anybody made it to the end, we'll do an Angel update. She is around. Cameras will be live. We'll get that going too. So stay tuned. Like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the support. We will see you soon. See you at the nest. You need to chat. Make sure you say hi. Make sure you put in all the emojis for when the cams go live because it's exciting. Okay, goodbye.